This is Michael Raso, Film Photography Project, and today we're going to be talking about expired Plus-X film. Whether you're shooting your film for still photography or for motion picture, there's an awful lot of expired film stocks out there. It's not for everybody, but there are a lot of curious people who take some joy in playing around with expired film. The number one reason is usually cost. Expired film is cheaper than buying fresh film stock. In the case of motion picture film, quote-unquote recanned film is not uncommon for people to shoot entire projects on. In today's case, we're talking about circa 1980 expired Plus-X. I knew what I was getting myself into by looking at the pictures before I made the purchase. I also knew that there were some cans that were not boxed and that these cans were rusty. I didn't know how rusty they were until I got them in my hands. So since I have a whole batch, I decided to test one roll out of the rusty lot first. For this test, I shot in my wind-up Keystone A12 Criterion camera. It's a 100-foot roll of Kodak Plus-X. But considering its age and the shape of the cans it was in, I think it looks pretty darn good. I find it's always best when dealing with expired films if I have a batch to deal with, because then I could test one roll and have an idea of what I'm getting myself into. In this case, even though I underexposed the film, as you can see, there is still a lot of damage from the years of abuse, I'm guessing in a very moist environment by the look of the rust on the cans. The rust on the cans really did not upset me any way, shape, or form, because I knew once I opened the can that the inside was probably fine, and it was. The film does have a little bit of a smell to it, but that's also to be expected. The great thing about tests is you can see right before your eyes what to expect from the film stock, although please note that although this is a batch test, you just never know. Never a guarantee, and you should keep your expectations very low for shooting expired film stocks. If you have any questions, you can always send me an email, michael@filmphotographyproject.com, and keep on shooting.